Sajay, we have some more breaking news coming in. Now, Iranian media has reported that there is a direct impact at the US 5th Fleet headquarters in Bahrain. All right, so this is the latest update that we have, in fact, for you regarding the war in West Asia. Ajay, this is big news if what Iran is claiming is true, that they have managed to make a big impact on the US 5th Fleet, which is headquartered in Bahrain.
Yes, Iran is claiming that they have hit, the US fleet over there in Bahrain, and how much destruction they have, caused, how much, damage they have given US, that has to be seen. But this attack and the counterattack clearly indicates that this Middle East war is going to be worse in the coming days. People have already seen it very in a worse condition, because thousands of people have lost their life in Iran, and now when this once again is taking place, means that it is going to be tough for both the countries. And as far as Iran is concerned, Iran don't want to give a message that they are ready to surrender. That's why they were doing deal, and they were adamant as well. They were saying we will not stop our nuclear enrichment. We will not go for the peace till the time Lebanon is Israel stopped targeting the Lebanon and Hezbollah. So these are the several things, and Iran was continuously saying that whatever US and Israel has done in Iran during the 3 months war, and the damage which has caused, that has to be repaid by the Middle East countries. So that is what exactly was happening. But now, when US carried out Iraq, Iran also says that we have also retaliated them. But how this is going to basically, give a message to the other countries that how America is going to take it, because they also once again will launch attacks on the Iran in the coming time, because it was already expected that Iran will try to hit the US bases in the different Middle East countries.
Absolutely, Ajay. And when we are looking at this strike on the US 5th Fleet, remember that it is very important for the US, because all the maritime and naval operations that it conducts in that Persian Gulf region, in the Strait of Hormuz, in that entire area, dealing with Oman, dealing with Bahrain, dealing with Qatar, in fact, the entire Middle East area, it is very of utmost importance for the US. And now Iran is claiming that it has managed to, deal a blow, deal a damage to the fleet over there. So this is big news.
Yes, you rightly said, because when war is taking place, Iran also will hit back and retaliate, or try to go counter-attack wherever they can. As we were discussing, that the US is far away from the Iran, they cannot do anything in the US. But wherever the US bases are here, whether it is in Bahrain or somewhere else, they will also try to give damage to these locations. And US must be prepared for that as well. But how much damage they have caused, if Iran is to be believed, that they have caused severe damage over there. But now that has to be seen, that how US will retaliate on this, and what will be the role of the Israel, because Israel is the country which can target Iran anytime from very particular locations. As of now, you can see that there is no attack on Israel from the Iran side. So it is only US versus Iran right now. But if things unfolded like in a situation like Israel will also enter in the ongoing situation, then definitely there will be more attacks on Iran, and also Iran will try to hit out on Israel as well.
Absolutely, Ajay. Please do stay on with us. We are in fact being joined by Commodore D.S. Sodhi, who's a defense expert, for his valuable perspective on this issue. A very good morning to you, sir. Thank you so much for taking out your time. I want to understand from you, this is big news that is in fact coming in. Iran is now claiming that it has managed to deal a heavy blow to the US 5th Fleet, which is headquartered in Bahrain. If it's true, sir, if these claims are true that Iran is making, this is a big blow to the United States.
Good morning, Shivani. Yes, you see today what the developments have taken place in the Middle East, or one can say in Iran. Mr. Trump has clearly stated that now the ceasefire doesn't hold. And he has made it very clear that Iran is going to have a lot of strikes are going to be done on Iran by the U.S. This happened as a result of the attack which Iran had carried out on the 3 ships in Hormuz. Well, I had said it earlier also, the reason why Iran had carried out attack on those 3 ships is not known. Maybe they did not follow the, directions of the IRGC while passing through Hormuz. But what is more important is now that U.S. has carried out strikes on Iran. A lot of destruction has been done to Iran. The only choice what Iran has is that to retaliate at American assets in the Middle East, and that's what they have done. They have carried out attacks on Bahrain, as have been reported by you and other channels. Now, what is the intensity of these attacks which have been done on Bahrain? In case the naval fleet of the U.S. Damage has been done to the fleet, then this escalation is going to go up, and the U.S. is going to retaliate and carry out very, rather hit Iran very badly and hit Iran hard. So far as Israel is concerned, as of now, one can say that Israel may be just watching the whole development. In case the escalation goes up the ladder, there is a possibility that Iran may also get into it and carry out attacks on Iran. So far as Iran is concerned, Iran is determined, and Iran has been making very clear statements that in case Iran is hit by U.S. or by Israel, Iran would retaliate and carry out heavy damage to U.S.
Absolutely. And Commodore Sodhi, if I can also understand from your perspective, then what's next? Because U.S. President Donald Trump is saying that now he does not want to make a deal with, Iran.
Can come. Mr. Trump has made a deal also. Trump, in fact, we get the word, but to at one side, but I think that the dialogue, the discussions between Iran and US stopped. Maybe the backdoor channel talks may still continue, or the dialogue which is there between Iran and US, that may happen. Because in case the dialogue does not happen, discussions do not continue, then it's going to be catastrophic because the whole world is going to get into trouble. In case Iran decides, as of now, Iran has made a statement that they are going to stop passage of Hormuz. And if they become serious, it's going to be affect the whole globe, economy, and the energy sector is going to be hit badly, even in India.
All right. Thank you so much, Commodore Sodhi, for your valuable perspective on this issue. We have some more breaking news coming in at this hour. Iran, in response to the U.S. strikes, has said that the U.S. violated the framework of the Islamabad agreement and that Iran will protect its sovereignty. So, Ajay, obviously now the Islamabad agreement is practically out of the window. Iran is saying that all the framework, the entire rules that were set forward have been broken, and hence it protects its right to, in fact, protect itself, and that is why it is also, launching these strikes against all these U.S. assets in the region.
Yes, the ties and the deals which basically was going on and the agreement which they have done in Islamabad, Iran claims that now that has been broken. But yesterday we have seen that Trump clearly says that the deal is over now, because when Iran carried out attack on the commercial ships over there in the state of Hormuz, that is the reason which Trump have given that that's why they are carrying out attack. Now the Islamabad agreement is over as per Iran. Then they are also going to protect their sovereignty. Means they are also going to launch attacks on the U.S. bases and and where they are going to do it, that has to be seen. No doubt that several attacks they have carried out in Bahrain and other areas. But now, what about the other areas like UAE, Saudi Arabia, Oman, Kuwait, which was hit in the past as well? And what about the Israel? And if they are going to hit out at Israel, that has to be seen, because if Israel is hit, then definitely Israel will also launch a major attacks on Iran. So what is going to happen next, that has to be seen, and the Middle East is going to be very different for next few days until the time this talks are not resumed.
All right, continue to stay on with us, Ajay. We are now tracking and shifting our focus to some news that is coming in from the United States.